Hi, welcome back to Keller Customs. Today we are going to go over our newest acquisition, a 1990 Toyota pickup. Now we have no idea at the moment as to what the game plan is. That's where some of you will come into play, I assume. But let's go over this first. So this is a 1990 Toyota pickup, four-wheel drive, IFS in the front, solid axle in the rear, obviously. Underneath the hood is a 22 RE, and it is a excellent running engine. Seems to be in really good shape, healthy, happy. Everything seems to pretty much be there. I mean, from the factory, no real damage on anything. I mean, this is just a really good truck. As you can see, somebody at some point has painted this thing, this tan color. It seems to be the truck was white. And they painted it this tan color. So that comes to, it's probably not worth restoring. But what could we do with this thing? What kind of options we got? IFS, so we could cut off the whole front of the IFS, solid axle it, make it another off-road vehicle. We would never go nearly as much as we did with Felix, but we could get it up to, you know, a 35-inch tire and just kind of bum around with it. I kind of think it might be worthwhile to. The lift kits for these trucks are pretty cheap, and that's $700 for the IFS to lift it 3 or 4 inches, and that we can get a 33 on here. You know, and again, the tan, maybe we can make a camo paint out of it. But let's go over the biggest sore, if you will, and that is we have no bed. So we are sort of looking for a bed to go on this. We don't want to spend more than $500, maybe $600 at most. And if you've ever priced this style bed, and that they're up there. So since we're not trying to restore this thing, since we might make it like a hunting, mild wheeling, fishing sort of rig, and that the bed doesn't have to be perfect. However, I'm kind of tinkering with the challenge of, could we build a really nice metal bed, flat bed on this thing for $500 to $600? Now again, I can't just go and buy all the steel and everything like that to make this beautiful for that. So that would require some wheeling and dealing and working with some stuff. But that might be an interesting video, if you're interested, of us trying to achieve that, if we can achieve that. Other than that, we have one brake light, no turn signals. That'll have to be addressed at some point. The shocks seem to be pretty much new. The rear end is locked, has a spool or a welded diff, we don't know which. So it's chewing through some tires, some rear tires because of that, but makes it the ideal candidate for a mild off-roader. We could put a lunchbox locker up in the front, and then of course the back's already set up. We just need to do some minor things back here. So anyway, so that's an option. We noticed later on that the back window had been broken and they just put a piece of plexi in there. Surprisingly enough, with all the Toyota junk we have around here, we actually realized that we do have another back window. So we will be taking this one out and putting that one in. The fuel tank seems to be relatively new, in good shape. Really overall, this truck is a clean truck and a good project. Now on the inside here, make this thing quit making noise. The seats, the floors, kind of everything might need a vacuum, maybe a little shampooing, and that try to bring this out. The only piece of this dash that's damaged is this right here, and you can get just this piece offline. And so that's excellent, because those first gen dashes, you know, those 80s and that, when they're gone, they're just gone. But we can actually still get a replacement for this. The gauges still seem to work. It says it's got 165,000 miles. I'm sure that's probably accurate. It does not have AC. Factory, it did not come with that. So don't have to worry about that. Manual transmission, which we absolutely love here. Four-wheel drive works excellent. And the carpet was kind of torn out, but look at that. Those floors are solid. Not rust anywhere in those floors.
This is very rare for toys.
Very rare that those floors aren't rusted out. So we are just tickled over that. We can buy a floor or a carpet kit for this, so that's not an issue. Maybe we go from the bench to the buckets. I don't know. Thoughts? What do you got? What are you thinking?
Pretty complete.
Yeah. I mean, overall, it could just use a good detail. Mm-hmm. But other than that, it's all just here and complete and just really good. So this is 8 of 90, so maybe that's a 91. I don't know. Anyways, it's a 90 to us. And that there are some good things, again, some bad things. But most importantly is, what do we just do with this? And that we have some thoughts in our heads as to what to do with it, but
we want to hear it from you.
Give us some ideas, thoughts of what you think.
You guys really liked the 80 Toyota, so what about a 90? What's the best thing to do with these 90s toys?
Love it, hate it, don't want to see any more of it? Comment.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So, but anyways, you can see front end still needs a bumper. The turn signals are there, they work. And that, tires again will have to be replaced. Wheels, again, who cares? If we're gonna go off-roading, Steely's, no big deal. Or aftermarket wheels. But really, really good bones in this. So, we have no idea what we're gonna call this thing yet, but again, stay tuned. If you like it, we'll do more with it. If you don't like it, we'll still do more with it, you just won't see it. So anyways,
like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you want to do.
There you go.
Alright, here's it running. Fires up perfect every time. Got some squeaky suspension.
You can chirp tires with a locker in there, that's for sure.
That's how you know that it's welded. Let's hear it again. Do it again.
Alright, now, we worked on the toy, we asked for opinions on the toy. Now I've got a more important question to ask you. And that is, Ashley's Eclipse is up and running, tuned and ready to go. And the Supra has always been ready to go. We are going to race the 26th, which is a week from yesterday. And that, who you got money on? Who's going to be the winner here? Ashley's all-wheel drive Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX with a whopping 420 horsepower.
21, thank you.
In that, or Dan's 2022 pretty much completely stock Toyota Supra rear-wheel drive with a whopping 386 horsepower.
All-wheel drive versus rear wheel. 8th mile.
8th mile.
This one does an 8.3 in an 8th mile. This one
Oh yeah, that might be true.
used to do possibly an 8.6 without all the new modifications and running right. So, hypothetically on paper, it should be a good race. Who you got?
So let us know. And we'll have that film if you guys want to see that in a couple weeks too.
Yep, next week's the race.
So stay tuned.